Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.
Hello friends, on behalf of the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, I welcome you to this video lecture. This lecture is for MAJMC students and we are discussing paper 8, which is types of professional writing. And right now we are discussing Unit 2, which is on digital journalism, and this is part 2 of Unit 2. We've already discussed the first part of digital journalism in the part 1 of this lecture series. We are going to talk about blogging today. I'm sure many of you would have heard of blogging, or you might have been bloggers yourself, and that is a very, very important kind of journalism for the new digital age, where almost everybody who has something to say, or everybody who has had some information, or who's had some kind of a new knowledge, or who has some new experiences to share, maybe from travel or doing some kind of a things, has the option of putting it out all in forms of blogs for others to consume. So blogging is a term which is derived from weblog. As you know that web word comes from the World Wide Web. So the weblog represents a unique and influential form of online communication. So this blogging, or this weblog, or putting out a log. So the term log is about you put in all your information, you log in your information and you put it for others to see. So you might have heard terms like logbook. So this comes from web and log. So it is a unique and influential form of online communication. Unique in senses that almost everybody has something to say. It can be a very personal kind of an opinion. It can be something which is very exclusive, and it can be communicated to anybody who has access to the internet. So it began as a platform for individuals to share a personal narrative, and it has evolved into a versatile medium encompassing various themes and even various styles. So the format of a blog is characterized by informality, and it is conversational. It is a lot more informal, and it is conversational. It is not rigid kind of the inverted pyramid structures that we spoke of. So this format has enabled a diverse range of voices. A lot of people, they are able to participate on the digital public sphere. So this format provides them to provide their inputs to the public discourse in new and significant ways. So all those voices which might not have been heard otherwise are being heard because the blogging provides them with this kind of an option. So blogging frequency and style, and unlike the traditional newspapers, for example, it can be you can create a blog almost more than once in a day, or at your own leisure. So there is no fixed frequency, and it doesn't even have a particular style. So as we said, that it allows for all diverse kinds of content, and it also provides for diverse kinds of formats. It allows people who have anything to say, or people who are who have something to communicate to other people, to have a platform where they can easily communicate, and almost at no cost. You just require access to those blogging sites, and you need to have an internet connection. That's all. So this style and frequency is kind of influenced by the technology that runs this blogging sites. So the frequency of blog updates can vary. So it can be multiple posts in a day. On a day, as things are happening, you can keep on posting on the blog. It can be monthly updates. You just don't have time, so you come once in a month and you provide your input on whatever has happened in the month, or anything that you think might be interesting to your readers, or to people who consume your content. So it reflects the diverse nature of blogging practices and the varied commitments of bloggers. So the style of blog content is predominantly conversational. and often it is casual. So it mirrors a personal tone. So this style fosters a sense of intimacy. So it's almost like a friend talking, or somebody whom you know very well who's talking to you. So this intimacy is fostered, and the connection between the blogger and the audience is of a different kind, or it's stronger. So this makes blogs a very unique platform for not just storytelling but also for a personal expression. So that is why these bloggers are or these blogs are a very important tool, or it's a very important platform for people who have something to say, or people who want to create a repository of writing. So one of the ways is by using those kind of blogs. So bloggers can come from any kind of background. So bloggers do actually come from different backgrounds, with many having no formal experience in writing or media. So people had no training of how to do professional writing, or even have no understanding of how media works, but they have all the freedom in the world to put out their experiences for others to consume through these blog sites. So this inclusivity has been a driving force in the democratization of content creation and distribution. So the primary motivation for many bloggers is to share personal experiences, insights and passions. So whether it's a hobby, or a cause they're passionate about, or simply day-to-day experiences, bloggers leverage this platform to reach out to like-minded individuals and build communities around shared interest. So a lot of bloggers, for example, talking about how to communicate. So I might want to see what another blogger thinks about, what is the best way to communicate to young people. So all those like-minded people, they can form those networks easily through these digital platforms. So what is the structure of the blog post? As we said, that just like frequency, it can be of any type. Just like the kind of writing, it can be of any type. So the blog post also provides a lot of freedom to the bloggers. So often they are structured in reverse chronological order. So the most recent blog or the most recent post will appear first. The oldest one will be right at the back. So the arrangement in kind of ensures that your latest content is easily accessible. Somebody who visits your blog page would first see your latest content. So the blog is kept dynamic and current. So anything which is related to recent current events would probably be there on your latest post. So that keeps your entire blog post very current and extremely dynamic. And the structural approach to content presentation, it enhances user experience by providing immediate access to the newest post. But it also reflects the continuing evolving nature of online media. Online media has to constantly be relevant to users' interests, of what users want to consume, of what the readers want to consume. So unless it addresses those readers' interests, people would not be reading or consuming blogs, because there are so many other options from which to choose from. So bloggers have a very important duty to provide the most relevant content to whoever has been reading their blogs. Again, as we said, blogs has had a different kind of an evolution over time, because when we start with Web 1.0, where it was just one-way information, so it used to be just about putting out information, and then as the web technology has evolved, to provide for greater interactivity, or even to provide links to pictures and videos and other multimedia content, blogs have also kept pace with time. So it might not just be text, it might have all these interactive elements. So initially it was conceptualized as a form of online diary or journals, and one of the synonyms for this online diary or journal is log. So that again it explains why this term weblog is used. So it's just like a diary, that today I went there, or today I went to the market, today I recorded a lecture, today I listened to a lecture, or those kind of things. So initially it was in its early days, in the Web 1.0 days, blog was conceptualized as a diary or journal for individuals. But blogging has expanded to include multi-author blogs, which are MABs. So what are these MABs? These MABs are structured and may involve professional editing, and it caters to a wide-ranging audience with more diverse content. So evolution of blogs from personal diaries to professionally edited MABs has been pivotal in the expansion of the blogosphere. So this has led to a bigger expansion because it's a lot more professional content, lot more content which is based on research and based on different kinds of interests. So this transformation has attracted increased traffic and interest, with entities often like media houses, even academic institutions and voluntary organizations who adopt this format to reach wider audiences. So this topic, the blog topics can be very varied, because there are very different kinds of people. So it could be about pet interest, it could be about sporting interest, it could be about statistics, it could be about anything under the sun. So blogs cover an expansive range of topics, and that demonstrates the versatility of the platform, because the platform itself is very versatile. So from niche interests like science and technology to more personal subjects like parenting or even activism, blogs offer insights into virtually every field and interest. So whatever field you think of, probably you'll find a few blogs on that. If you want to find out what kind of body language should I adopt when I talk to people, there will be a blog on that. If you want to talk about how to deal with a pet which is extremely aggressive, you will have a blog on that. So these personal blogs often serve as online journals where bloggers share their thoughts, their feelings and their experiences. And this format provides a unique window into the lives and perspectives of the individuals, and this in turn, as we've seen earlier, fosters a deeper connection with the readers. The blogs can be used as promotional tools also, and we know that there are all these different kinds of marketing activities. At times it is content marketing, so the promotional part is a part of the content. So this content marketing is a very important axis of marketing these days, because people just create content and they weave the promotional part into the content itself. So the blogs, it might appear to be or it might have other things, but inside that content there could be promotional material about a product or a service or about particular interests. So blogs like these promotional blogs have emerged as a significant trend, where bloggers review products and share experiences. So they are straightforward promotions, where you might have seen that in technology format for that matter. There are bloggers who say that, okay, this is the brand of phone and these are its advantages, and this is how it is different from other phones, and this is how this is useful for you, or this is the price, and this is how or why you should buy it. So there could be even collaboration with brands. So people who have and that is where you get these concept of influencers on this bloggers platform also, because those bloggers have access to hundreds or thousands or more followers, and the companies or the brands, they are interested on reaching out to the consumers through these bloggers. So these bloggers or these blogs blend personal insights with product information. So you give your product your personal insight that I have used it and this is what I felt about it, and then you provide all the detailed information so that the readers have a relatable context. People do not, so it's just like a very credible review kind of a thing. So the nature of these promotional blogs, it can range from subtle mentions, as I just said, that's just part of the content, you don't even know that it's a promotional blog, or it can be dedicated reviews. And I'm sure most of us who have bought things online know that we often base our decisions on what other reviewers have said, because other reviewers perform the very important function of putting inputs for everyone else. So bloggers may receive compensation, they may receive free products or other benefits. So you might get money for this promotional activity, or you might get to use the products for free or maybe services for free. For example, if this blog is about a hotel stay or whatever, or if it is about a restaurant or whatever, you get to use the restaurant for free, or you get to stay in the hotel for free, and you can write blogs on that. At times you have to mandatorily by law disclose that, okay, I had a partnership. And at times because if you do not disclose that you are doing it on behalf of a company or whatever, and if it comes to light that you have been marketing this without people knowing it, then it will break the trust that you have with your audience. And that trust is a very, very important part of journalism and blogging as well, because you have over the years you have built that trust. You would not want that trust to be broken. We know that we spoke of the Web 1.0, where it was just about one way information, but since the evolution of the web technology itself and the access of high speed internet for that matter, and for more sophistication in programming activities, so this interactivity in blogging has also increased. So there can be comments. So most of these blog posts these days, they have an audience section where people have the idea, or they have the freedom to put their own comments. So the key feature of blogs is their interactive nature. So it invites readers' engagement through comments and feedback, and this interaction fosters a dynamic community around the blog, where readers can contribute their thoughts and engage in discussions. So while some blogs choose to restrict comments to maintain control over content, because often it might create a lot of negativity around articles. So you might have seen that very many people, they restrict access to the comments also. And at times people who have other interests, they might want to publicize their own products through the blog site. So through the comment side, they put in their own links and all. So for certain reasons, people at times switch off that interactivity, but overall this interactivity is a good thing, because it allows reader response to be available to the blogger, and effective moderation at times is essential. So many sites, it offers some kind of a moderation. So if there is a blog, if there is a response or a comment to a blog post, it is not put online immediately. The blogger has the freedom, or he has the choice of either deleting it or approving it, or just ignoring it. So somebody cannot put a comment immediately as and when he wants. He puts a comment, it goes to the blogger, and the blogger decides whether he should allow the comment to be published, or he should not allow the comment to be published. So we are going to talk about various forms of blogging. There are long form blogging to micro blogging, there is video blogging, there are all different kinds of blogging. So let's talk of these various forms of blogging in this section. So beyond traditional text based blogs, which we just told you are those web blogs, where they are like online diaries of people who have something to share with other people on the internet. So the blogging landscape includes diverse formats like photo blogs, and there are wonderful photo blogs where people who have gone to maybe a hill station, for example, and they have come up with breathtaking photographs, and they want to share those wonderful views with other users on the internet. So there can be photo blogs where the storytelling is through photography. So that is one kind of blog where you have lots and lots of wonderful pictures, and there is a storytelling through those photographs. So that's one kind of a blog which are known as photo blogs. Then there are podcasts, and that's again a very important kind of a thing which is available to people who have something to say, because it is there only in the audio medium. So it's only the voice, and we know that voice is such a personal thing, or it has its own advantages. So if people have something to say, they often use podcasts to communicate to their audience. And we also have video blogs, which are known as vlogs. So V for video and blog. So we combine these two and we get vlogs. V, it starts with a V. So it has gained immense popularity, because you might have, I'm sure you might have come across many of these vlogs For example, if a person is going to a temple from his hotel, so he would be recording all those things, that see, here I am leaving the hotel, here I am getting into a taxi, here I am getting up the stairs, this is what the temple looks like, this is what I do, and this is what other people do. So it gives you an experience that as if you are traveling to that kind of a place. So there are vloggers who could be in a cricket stadium, so they just say that, okay, this is how the stadium looks like, this is how I see players from the top, this is how I look at the scoreboard and things like that. And there are all these kind of people who have something to say. So these vlogs have become immensely popular, and it can be on any types. People go to a restaurant, people who go to a new place, people who go to maybe a movie theater and those kind of things. So it's a personal storytelling medium where people use these vlogs to reach out to their audience. And then we have the micro blogs. So those on Twitter, or these days it's also known as X, they use these micro blogs to provide brief, concise posts, so small posts, and they provide quick updates and insights. So micro blogs are also a very important element of sharing information with people. Blogging in the present day has become even very, very important. So it's not just personal, it's not even corporate, it has even entered into the political mainstream. So these politicians, they have something important to say, and they use these blogs to for their political campaigning, or to let people know of their ideologies, or what they think is right public policy, or what kind of policy should be there, and so on and so forth. So the early 2000s, blogging entered the mainstream, becoming a tool for political parties, corporate entities, and authors to directly reach and engage with their audience, often bypassing traditional media channels. So this shift marked a significant change in information dissemination, with the blogosphere establishing its own norms and becoming an alternative news distribution system. So the blogosphere, the sphere of all the bloggers together, so it itself becomes an alternative news distribution or views distribution system. So but at the same time, as we said, that since there is if there is not much moderation, that might raise concerns about the quality of information, about the accuracy of information, and the rapid dissemination can come at the cost of depth, because it might be just superficial, you do not have in-depth analysis and in-depth information and so on and so forth, and at the cost of context at times, even because you are required to put that information as quickly as possible. But at the same time, there is a lot of autonomy for the blogger, because he is not beholden to any institution, he is not beholden to traditional practices, and he has the blogger has the freedom to choose his topic, to choose his format, to choose what kind of evidence to use in his blog posts, and what kind of other elements like links or text, or even interactive maps to use in his blogs, and so on and so forth. Because if you are using data, for example, the digital media space provides you with an opportunity to create these interactive maps. For example, you might be having a district map showing all the different places where the rainfall has happened, or where what is the pollution status and all. You're writing that and you use that visual content. So the bloggers, they enjoy complete control over their content. So right from the topics they choose to the style, as we said, it can be conversational style, it can be storytelling style, it can be pure didactic style, any kind of style, to the timing, when do they want to put up their post, and the frequency of their post. So this autonomy is very good for bloggers, because it provides them a genuine and unfiltered expression of thoughts, experiences, and expertise. So over time, bloggers develop deep knowledge in their chosen subject areas. So that's how they gain confidence and a unique voice. So over time, they talk in their own perspective, and that unique voice means the manner in which you say, with the standpoint from which you are saying. So this expertise, coupled with consistent and engaging content, is key to building and retaining a dedicated readership. So the ability to directly connect with readers and build a community around shared interests is one of the unique strengths of blogging, and this is what distinguishes it from other forms of media. And we've already spoken about the role of a blogger, because bloggers, they wear many hats. There are many things that they have to do. So they balance roles as content creators. So they are content creators because they have to create the content themselves. They are marketers because they have to kind of market from other people and even to market their own content. Designers, at times, how you design is the factor which will ensure whether people are going to consume your content or not going to consume your content. They have to be technically adept also, because you should know what are the ways of posting it on certain platforms, especially if you're integrating many kinds of video and audio and all those kind of things. So the blogger, most of the times they are lone rangers. They act on alone, so they have to do all these things. They have to be creators, marketers, designers, technical experts, and this multi-role approach is crucial for building a successful and sustainable blog. So in addition to producing compelling content, bloggers must also be adept at online marketing techniques, because they have to know these techniques to reach out to people, and that includes basic web design principles. And that these web design principles, just to give you an example, one of these things is having a responsive design, so that the thing appears very convenient on a mobile platform as well. So you might have seen a lot of old websites that do not appear very good on the mobile screen. So this basic web design principles are very important for the blogger to understand. And understanding these search engine optimization, because if you know that what are the keywords, and if I use those keywords, then people who search for these things will get to see on their search tools. So this search engine optimization is a very important knowledge that a blogger is supposed to have. So engaging in these diverse roles not only enhances the blog's appeal, but it equips bloggers with a broad skill set essential for navigating the digital landscape effectively. So what are the essential skills for bloggers? So core to blogging is the ability to communicate effectively. So while bloggers need not be exceptional writers, they should possess clear and engaging writing skills with a conversational style that resonates with their audience. Successful blogs often focus on niche topics, on specific topics, providing detailed insights or solutions to specific problems or interests. And this targeted approach helps in attracting more engaged and loyal audience. And marketing skills are vital for bloggers to promote their content across various platforms. So collaboration with other bloggers, SEO, social media engagement, and newsletter outreach are key strategies for building and maintaining an audience. So you must know how to collaborate with other bloggers. You must know about these search engine optimizations, how to create social media engagement, and maybe have a newsletter format to reach out to audience. So we have spoken about video blogging. So it has seen a surge in popularity, particularly with platforms like YouTube, and there are many other platforms where you can just put up your reels. So vlogs range from personal life updates to professional content in various domains. So the appeal of vlogs lies in their visual and personal nature, offering audiences a more intimate and engaging way to connect with content creators. And the history of vlogging, these video blogs, dates back to the early 2000s, and we've had pioneers like Adam Contrast and Adrian Miles who've set the stage of this format. So they're the people who have been pioneers in this field. So the future of blogging and vlogging is expected to embrace these interactive and live formats, 360-degree content. Even a lot of the educational content and instructional videos are expected to grow. And as we have spoken, this integration of augmented reality and virtual reality is also a very important tool for vloggers in coming times. Thank you for staying along, friends. We were talking on the importance of blogging and the different structures of blogging. This recording comes to you from Chaitanya Studio at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, and this is an online lecture for the Master of Arts Journalism and Mass Communication students, and we are discussing paper 8 in this unit. Thank you so much.